Hey, it's Mike from Grab a Stack of Rock, and things sure have changed down at the old Toys R Us store. Now I know for many of you it may have been quite a few years since you've last been in the Toys R Us store. Many countries don't have them anymore, but I assure you in Canada we still do, and Toys R Us are kind of having a moment again. It was a joy seeing the colorful packaging of my favorite G.I. Joe characters from decades ago prominently displayed and well stocked in a Toys R Us store again. Of course, the biggest surprise, as discussed in Record Store Tales number 1119, is the arrival of vinyl, or little HMV stores, as my friends are calling them, in the Toys R Us store. Now, these record sections are not big, and they are certainly not well organized, but they have some cool stuff in them. I found these two Marillion albums. I don't own either of them on vinyl, and I easily could have picked up either. There were the occasional cool things in the selection, such as this Rat compilation that I've never seen or heard of before. The biggest weakness with the vinyl, of course, is that the records are not organized at all. First names, last names, doesn't really matter. They're just kind of thrown in bins willy-nilly, like nobody actually cares about the music. The surprise this time was that they are now carrying CDs, stocked with the same care and dedication to music. Seen here, Alice Cooper and Alanis Morissette filed under A. They did have some long out-of-print Sammy Hagar solo CDs, filed under S, and many box sets that I actually needed in my collection. Some affordable Jethro Tulls and a really, really overpriced Whitesnake Good to Be Bad box set. $130. No thank you. I can get it cheaper on Amazon. And continuing to show their dedication to physical media, we have Blu-rays and DVDs piled together randomly, and some box sets of TV series. Kind of lonely looking at the end of this aisle. Books and graphic novels also occupy this small media area. I would have bought that Infinity Gauntlet. I do have it, thankfully. Whoa, there's the first must-buy of the trip. Yeah, that's coming home with me. 8 Y&T albums in one package. Done. Now let's find out how this went. Here's everything I walked away with. Let's go through everything one by one and take a look at the prices. So here's everything I walked away with. Hang on, it's up here somewhere. There we go. Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. I basically want everything on vinyl from 1980 to 88. So here we go with 88. This was $32.99 at the Toys R Us store. It was the cheapest of the Maiden vinyls that they had, and I'm very happy to finally have this in my collection. One of their coolest album covers. Amazing cover art for Iron Maiden's first concept album. Artwork by Derek Riggs. There are 7 Eddies on this Iron Maiden album cover, front and back, if you look for them. On CD, we have Slade, the Amazing Kamikaze Syndrome in this cool deluxe edition. Comes in a little booklet. Loads of bonus tracks, $18. It has Run Runaway, which is one of only 2 Slade songs that I knew growing up as a kid. Maybe 3. Yeah, 3. But I've wanted Run Runaway in my collection for a long time. I did not own it until now. So there you go. Slade, the Amazing Kamikaze Syndrome. You're not going to find this just sitting around in record stores usually. Cool. $18. And the Y&T score. Earthquake, the A&M years, 81 to 85. 8 albums on CD for $22. That's awesome. Now, these albums don't have the bonus tracks that you'd be getting if you bought some of them individually, but I don't care because $22 for 8 albums. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I did actually go to Toys R Us to check out toys, and this is my very first Harry Potter Lego set. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but my sister has this, and she said the car was fun to build. And I do love minifigures, and that Ron Weasley minifigure looks just great. And lastly, the Piranha Plant by Lego. We're both Super Mario fans in this house. That looks super fun, and I think it'll look kind of cool next to Jen's Lego Botanicals. This was $90. So here's my total expenditure for the trip. $90 for the Super Mario Lego, $25 for the Harry Potter Lego, $18 for the Slade, $22 for 8 Y&T albums. Oh my God. And $33 for Seventh Son of a Seventh Son on vinyl. All fairly reasonable, with the vinyl being the exception. I would have liked to have paid less, but it is what it is in today's market. So a positive experience today at the Toys R Us store. Thank you for watching this video. So thanks for joining me for this look at the CD section at the Toys R Us store. We'll see you next time on Grab a Stack of Rock.